SysDef Marines are the best of the best.
You're back. So how did it go? Then things are moving forward. Perfect.
Nice job, Rook.
I was certain we'd fool Delgado, but never. She's a sharp one. Overcoming her scrutiny is no small matter. Did you discover anything worth reporting yet? Legacy. Why does that sound familiar? Wait a moment. Are you telling me Delgado may have actually located Crix's legacy?
I suppose it's possible, sir. Intelligence picked up a bit of chatter on that subject recently. We assumed it was some sort of tall tale or a story to attract recruits to their cause. Well, let's find out if Delgado's chasing ghosts, or he's smarter than we suspect. Let me see what we have here. Nope. There are no records of a Galbank transport named the Legacy in the database. I think Delgado's trying to manipulate you. What do you think, sir?
I think there's no record because Galbank is hiding something. Delgado's no fool. If he risked his own neck to get that information, then he must be on to something. We have to take this seriously. What's your next move? Clever, Delgado. Very clever. If I were in your place, I'd be trying to do the exact same thing. We can't let Delgado get his hands on what could potentially turn out to be the largest haul of credits the Crimson Fleet's ever...
Maybe I should head out to New Atlantis, sir. I could press the Galbank execs for information. Get ahead.
No. Let's allow this to run its course. We have our agent here feeding us information. There's more to this than just finding the location of the transport. Jasper Crix was clever. And for some reason, he never... Because the Crimson Fleet would be a totally different adversary, and Crix wouldn't have disappeared, even if they hid the money with that damn human computer shinny of us. Our forensic accounting people would have found that data. No. The Crimson Fleet are in dire shape right now. They haven't seen that much currency. It's imperative that you do. If the Crimson Fleet... I need you to do whatever you can to bring us more information. You're both dismissed.
The commander appreciates a sacrifice. Good. The more you find, the stronger our case. It's amazing that all this romantic nonsense about Crix's legacy really just amounts to a rumor. It just goes to show you how it... Have any more? Okay, fine. We'll be here if you need us.
what Commander Ikande says, and you'll go with it.
About time you showed up. All right, I want to know what's going on. I've been trying to get Delgado's attention for, I don't know, 3 years now. And what do I get? Then out of nowhere, just when Neva and I are closing in on a huge score of our own, Delgado orders me to help you out. Yeah, I figured you'd say something like that. Just another one of Delgado's loyal little soldiers, huh? Fine, have it your way. So Neva's message said you were here for Dombrowski. Was that all she sent you here to do? Or was there something else you were sent here to steal? Okay. So why are you targeting a Gaul Bank exec anyway? Not exactly your average Crimson Fleet prey. Why the interest? Merchant vessels, transport, supply convoys, mining settlements, you get the picture. But taking on a megacorp, that's a really big deal. Something the Crimson Fleet stayed away from in the past. Sounds to me like Delgado's either getting desperate, or this is Oh, I see. We're playing this game now. Fine, fine. Well, you might as well turn around and hop back aboard your ship because you're not getting near Dombrowski without. Well, well, it appears we have a mind reader here. I don't want money. I want back into the Crimson Fleet. It's as simple as that. That's a disturbing way to put it. But I suppose that's the best offer I'm gonna get, so I'll take it. Dombrowski's a full-timer aboard the Siren of the Stars. Probably spends more time cruising the space lanes than actually working. Fortunately, the Siren is hosting the Tehran Preservation Society charity gala. Larry won't be able to resist showing off his VIP clout. To get what you need, you're gonna have to attend the gala, talk to his fellow philanthropists, and dig up some dirt. Yeah, well, lucky for you, it's not black tie, so you'll be fine. This card will allow you to access the Starfield ballroom. If you need my help, I'll be relaxing in one of the upper-level lounges. Head inside and mingle with the crowd. No one likes Dombrowski, so they'll be more than happy to share his dirty secrets. Well, you better learn quick. Oh, there's one last thing. Trident equips all of their starliners with the latest acoustic threat detection, meaning that you lose patience and kill anyone aboard the ship. Security... Anyway, I suppose that's enough to get you started. Good luck. Oh, and while you're at the gala, avoid the canapes. They're frozen, not fresh.
This is one of Trident's verses.
Between you and me, the best part of my job is getting a crack at all of the leftovers from the dining area buffet.
You're a guest of Captain Ruka, right? Welcome aboard. Shh. Listen.
Every day that I wake up in my bunk, I count my
Please remember to obey all posts. In the event of a lockdown, remember to return to your cabin in a quiet and orderly fashion.
Here for business or pleasure?
times, or you won't have access to the ballroom.
So, the Society Chair has really outdone herself this time. All I know is that the award is given to whomever contributed the most to the preservation of Earth. I heard he uses Galbank's VIP suite on the Siren of the Stars almost monthly. Does the man ever do any real work? No. And why the heck are you so interested in him anyway? It's critical that the Society keeps the... Nice to have met you.
I certainly hope they decide to hold all future Society events aboard a Starliner.
Have you tried the canopy? His behavior towards women is abominable. That man really ought to be ashamed. Enjoy the rest of the event.
Quite a lovely
Hello.
Starliner. Nothing but the best for the Society, eh?
Larry likes to drop overly complex words into conversations. I'm sure he knows that it annoys people, but he does it anyway. Could we talk about something else? That's all then? Okay.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
An open bar would have been nice, but Trident's gouging us for every credit we've got.
That view is absolutely spectacular.
Have you tried the canopies? Larry has an A-level... Well, that was boring.
That view is absolutely spectacular, isn't it?
Any complaints about your cruise should be directed to one of the staff.
At the moment, Aurora isn't permitted on Trident Starliners, so we're working...
Quite a lovely... Let's put it this way. Don't forget to donate to the cause.
Here for business? Oh, he's been spending a lot of time with Claudia Swist. Quality time, if you catch my meaning? I'm certain his wife doesn't know a thing about it. Well, that was boring.
I certainly hope they decide to hold all future Society events aboard Starfield.
The Society Chair has really outdone herself this time.
I'm sorry, but unless you're reporting a security situation, I need to get back to my duties.
If you want to dine at Captain Rokoff's table during dinner service, it's only an additional 5,000 credits.
An open bar would have been nice.
I've done this particular
cruise run several times. I can assure you
that the route is quite safe.
I'm sorry. I don't... And don't bother me again.
Hello.
Please remain in designated passenger.
Sorry, do I know you? Okay, wait, are you seriously, are you trying to pick me up? Look, I appreciate the compliment, but I'm already seeing someone, and my partner doesn't like competition. He gets very jealous. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? How did you... That idiot. I told Larry to keep his big mouth shut, but did he listen? No. He had to impress his friends and treat me like a trophy. Look, I've been in this business for a long time, and I know how this game works, so let's skip all the banter and get it over with. What's it gonna take to make us both happy? If I give you dirt on that son of a bitch Dombrowski, all I'm doing is endangering myself. Why would I do that? That's true. You have come this far already. What the hell? Dombrowski has us mixed up with the Crimson Fleet? Alright, you've made your point. You know, this whole thing really pisses me off. Larry and I had the perfect scheme worth thousands of credits all worked out, and then he goes and flushes the whole thing down the toilet. Yeah, I'm getting to that. Larry got together with myself and this other guy, Gabriel Vera. He's some bigwig over at UC Security. I doctored the transactions, Larry wiped them off the system, and Vera kept the legal pressure off of us. We were scamming Galbank for months. It was going well until I discovered Larry was cheating everyone by changing each transaction in his favor before deleting them. I wish I had some. Maybe you should try talking to Gabriel Vera. He should be around here somewhere. If he doesn't want to cooperate, just mention my name. That should grab his attention. Good luck. You're gonna need it. I hope you hurt Dombrowski. Nail his ass right to the wall.
The ship's purser. Any matters regarding the security of your items.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
I certainly hope they decide to hold all future society events.
Hello.
aboard a Starliner.
You here for the charity event? Oh, I'm afraid that's a bit outside my wheelhouse. I work for UC Security, so I don't think I could be of much help. I have nothing to do with Galbank. Claudia sent you, did she? Look, friend, I don't know if you're just a little drunk, maybe a touch crazy, or both. Whatever you think you know about me, you're dead wrong. So back off. Just in case you weren't aware, I am the authorities. Anything you try to report will boil down to your word against mine. And since I work for UC Security, who do you think people will believe?
Have you tried the canapes? Horrid. Positively horrid.
If you have any little ones aboard, story time with Serena will be held in the ship's library this evening.
That view is absolutely spectacular, isn't it?
The ship's purser can assist you with any matters regarding the security of your items.
The society chair has really outdone herself this time.
I saw your little exchange with Vera. Keep that up, and I guarantee that imbecile's gonna demand that you be arrested. Which is why he's threatening you. That makes sense. We need hard evidence of their scheme. It's gonna be tricky. The problem is he's not gonna talk to you in public. We need to get Vera isolated so he'll spill everything he knows. Smart. If there's an emergency, standard practice is for all passengers to clear the decks and report to their cabins for lockdown. I think the best chance we have would be to tamper with the life support sensors. Manipulate a few controls, and you can fool the monitoring system into thinking there's a life support failure. And there you have your emergency. Don't worry. It'll be as easy as it was mingling with the guests at the party. Just throw a few lousy switches and you're done. One more thing. If Chief Engineer Sundin gives you any trouble, tell him I'll erase that. I prefer you use that as a last resort, but hey, what's the harm in losing a few credits when I'm on the brink of rejoining the fleet? Anyway, I better start packing. Things are getting hot around here, and won't be long before Trident figures out you had Hell. Go do something useful, okay? Shouldn't you be on your way to Sundin? Don't you have somewhere to be?
So, what brings you aboard?
Here for business or pleasure? I missed out on the award to someone else. Enjoy the rest of the event.
Quite a lovely starliner.
Hello.
Nothing but the best
Are you
for the society, eh?
This topic is beginning to bore. Nice to have met you.
Pleased to
An
make
open bar
your
would have
acquaintance.
been nice. But Trident's
I
gouging
heard
us for
it's
every credit
fitted
we've
with
got.
12 That's all then? Okay.
I've done this particular cruise run several times, and I can assure
Here for
you
business,
that the route
Swordflesh?
is quite safe.
Sheila Holbrook is chair of the award committee this year. The way she dotes. Don't forget to donate to the cause.
So, what brings you aboard?
Yes, I'm extremely busy preparing for the award ceremony, so this better be important. Yes, I am. Actually, I've been entrusted with the transfer of the award. Why do you ask? Forget it. I refuse to have a repeat of last year's fiasco, where the name leaked early and started a common. The winner's name is safely sealed away with the award itself, inside the master safe located at the purser's office. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have much more important...
That view is absolutely spectacular, isn't it?
Please remain in designated passenger mode.
On behalf of Trident Luxury Lines, I'd like to welcome you. Welcome to the purser's office. I'm Chief Purser Murata. Oh, absolutely. The safe is magnet. In the unlikely event, in the even more. So, I've only seen it briefly myself, but I can unfortunately, the item is locked inside of our safe, which can only be accessed by... Is there anything else I can assist you with today? Well, if you change your mind... Have a safe journey.
Must you continue these unwelcome interruptions? I'm a very busy woman. Excuse me? And why in goodness name would I do something as foolish as that? And why in goodness name would I possibly agree to that ridiculous demand? I hope I can trust you. Is this really what we're doing? I'd like to think I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here. Oh, just take the damn thing already. Listen, maybe you can keep this between us. If the award goes missing, there's no need for the insurance company to get involved.
I certainly hope they decide to hold all...
attendants.
Quite a lovely starliner.
Hold up. This area. Wait a second. You're Captain Rocko's guest, right? Didn't expect to see you down here. Sorry to give you trouble. What can I... Oh, sorry. That area's off limits. No exceptions. Oh, really? Well, that changes things quite a bit. Tell you what, I'm just going to step out for a bit and stretch my legs. Maybe you can hold this for me while I'm away? Whatever you do, don't break anything, or I'll be out of a job.
I was wondering if you were the cause of the ship-wide emergency. It's time you stop playing games and tell me why you're here. You're working for Ikande's little anti-pirating outfit? So what? I have nothing to do with the Crimson Fleet. And even if I suddenly decided to stay loyal to the old UC, why would I possibly want to incriminate myself by handing over evidence?
All passengers, may I have your
Claudia said
attention,
that.
please?
You sure?
The captain has
Damn
declared
it.
a ship-wide
That means my
emergency.
money's already gone.
Please report
And
to your
Dombrowski's
cabins
going
in
to
an
walk
orderly
away
fashion
with a fortune.
and remain there until you
I'd love
receive
to see the
further
bastard fly.
instructions.
But if I give you that information and it falls into the wrong hands, I could end up in jail. Dombrowski had the authorization to wipe out I let Claudia talk me into. At least I walk away with something. All right, you have yourself a deal. Here, with this slate and this recording to tie it all together, you'll be able to nail his ass to the wall. He'll do whatever you want. Just remember that you promised to leave me out of it. You better tell Dombrowski to run, because if you don't kill him, I will.
Our security team would appreciate if you'd please shelter in your cabin during this emergency. Thank you.
Well, well. You must be the one who's been accosting Claudia and Gabriel. I'm uncertain what you hope to accomplish here, but it appears we should rapidly enter into some sort of negotiation.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain
Excellent,
has declared
excellent.
a ship-wide
So,
emergency.
before we begin, let's review the facts. First, it's clear that you've obtained insider knowledge of my arrangement to defraud Galbank, the means and the method. And second, I'm going to hypothesize that my compatriots are despondent regarding their share and have assisted. Since we're speaking and I'm not at the reporting end of a bullet, this leads me to conclude that you desire something personal from me. I pride myself on having an intensely thorough education, though I'd hardly call myself a professor. Though I'm sure that your compliment also meant you were having trouble understanding what I've been saying. In blunt terms, you have compromising materials about me in your possession. The only thing I have to offer in return are my Galbank credentials. I assume that's what you've been angling for all along? Oh, it was actually a rather easy deduction to make. It's the only thing of significant value that I still have in my possession. It appears we've reached an accord. Wait, I'm sorry. Let me simplify that for you. It sounds like we have a deal. Oh, of course, I trust you'll understand if I ask for us to avoid any further contact.
All passengers,
Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to formulate how I'm going to utterly ruin two very annoying business associates today.
cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
The Siren of the Stars is now in emergency status.
Well, looks like everything worked out. Just like I wish you hadn't blown away the gambling debt that Sandine owed me. But hey, you got... I'm glad you feel that way. Just remember to tell Delgado how much I pitched in to help. You know, I'm still wondering exactly what you needed those credentials for. You feel like... Of course. Anyway, I suppose there's nothing stopping me from rejoining the fleet now. It's been a long time coming. I owe you one, Overreach. Nonsense. If there's one universal constant you can depend on, it's... Well, I suppose this is where we part company. Hopefully the next time we meet, we'll be aboard the Key.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion.